Okay, so before we kick this battle report off, I just want to welcome 2 new players to the channel and they're super excited to be playing. It's their first 800 point game today. Let me just introduce the players quickly. So to my left here we've got Planty, that's who's going to be referred to, it's his nickname. And then we've got Pem on the end. Both looking forward to it. We've got CIS with Planty and Empire with Pem. So before we get into the battle, I just want to shout out Game Mat EU who sent us the battle mat that we're using today. So thank you very much for that and go check their website out, guys. Great terrain and really good battle mats. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so this is Pem's Empire list for his first battle on the channel. Do you want to just talk you through the list?
Yeah, so I've got Commander Vader. He's upgraded with Force Reflexes, Force Push and Saber Throw. I've got Boba Fett with Hunter and Offensive Push. I've got 2 sniper units, one upgraded with Ascension Cables and both with the DLT-19 sniper. I've got the E-Web Heavy Blaster team with the Barrows Generator, and then 4 units of Stormtroopers, all with the DLT-19 upgrade.
And how many points is that, Pem?
799 with 9 activations.
And 9 activations, okay, great. Let's go and have a look at Plant's list. Okay, so this is Plant's CIS list for today. Do you want to just talk us through it, Plant?
Yep, so I've got Commander Dooku, who's upgraded with Force Push, Fear and Force Reflexes. Then we've got Grievous with Aggressive Tactics, Esteemed Leader, Endurance, and the DT-57 Annihilator gun. Then I've got 5 units of B1 battle droids. The first unit just has a B1 security droid, and then the other 4 units with the E5C gun. And then I have 1 unit of droidicas.
And how many activations are you, Plant?
With 8 activations.
And points?
And it's 797 points.
So that will make Planty the blue player. So we'll go to the battle deck and have a look what cards he's bought today. Okay, so this is Plant's battle deck for today. And I think as new players, this is one of the hardest parts of Legion. And it's still something I find quite difficult. But Plant has gone with advanced positions, hemmed in and danger close. We've got key positions, intercept transmissions and payload, minefield, supply drop and limited visibility. Okay, so Plant, you're the blue player and have first veto.
Get rid of minefield.
Okay, so to you, Pem.
I'll pass.
Okay, so it comes back to you now, Plant.
And get the supply drop.
Okay, so hard veto to limited visibility, and that seems good because Plant has no snipers and Pem does, so good choice.
And I'll pass again.
Okay, so with the second pass, that will leave us with advanced positions, key positions, and limited visibility. We're going to go set up and deploy, and we'll come back and show you the board. Okay, so we're playing on Geonosis again today. Let's talk about the terrain and cover. So all the red like rocks that are the Geonosis terrain will be cover 2. And we've got videos on how to make that if you want to check them out. Then these buildings here will be cover 1. Barricades are obviously cover 2. The escape pod will be cover 1. These bits are difficult terrain and will provide cover 1 if you're standing on them, but will reduce movement speed to go through. And then the building in the corner will be cover 2. Then the tokens, so we've got 1 on this centerpiece on the board here. Then Plant has placed his token on this piece, and then Pem placed his token on top of that piece there. Then if we go to deployment, Pem used Darkness Descends and has put Vader up here on this middle piece with the token with his 2 surges. And then with advanced positions, the troopers all deployed and moved up. The E-Web moved up to here, and then you've got 1 trooper unit here, 1 here, 1 sniper unit up here on this rock. And then over here we have 2 units of stormtroopers, another sniper and Boba Fett. Okay, so if we move over to Plants, and Boba Fett has bounty General Grievous. So Planty has gone with the unit with the security droid over here, and now I've got General Grievous there in front of them. Dooku has got to here with his scout move, and then we've got the B1 chain just sitting on this backside here, and then the droidicas are in this far corner unit here. Okay, let's go to orders. Okay, so turn one, we know that Pem's gone with Darkness Descend and Plant's gone with Standing Orders. Okay, let's give out them orders. Okay, Plant, you're first.
So I'm going to go off my stack.
Sure.
And
that is, oh, okay, so it's Dooku or Grievous.
So I'll go with Grievous.
Okay, so it's going to be going with Grievous down here. Do you know what you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to go movement 2. And then that brings me within base contact.
Yep, so he has scale, so you can go up that.
I'll scale up.
Yep. And you have Relentless, so that will give you shots with your Annihilator pistol.
Yep.
And then pick which unit you want to shoot at.
I will shoot at the snipers.
Okay, that seems like a good choice. Okay, let's go to the box. Okay, so the Annihilator pistol is 2 black, 2 white. It has Pierce and Critical 1. Okay, so that becomes a crit. This is good. It's 2 going through. So 2 white dice. Could this be an early kill?
Oh.
You will save 1, but it's got Pierce, so that will go away to the Pierce, and that will be a dead sniper unit first turn. Okay, so it's a great start for Planty, killing a unit of snipers. They're going to come off the board, and that was the unit with the Ascension cables as well. So it's over to you, Pem. Do you know what you want to do?
Yeah, I'm going to go off my my stack.
Okay, and it is troopers. Okay, so who do you want to go with?
I'll go with these guys here.
Okay, so what do you want to do for your first action?
I think I'm going to take an aim.
Okay, so that unit's going to take an aim, and then your second action.
I'm going to shoot a Grievous.
I think we're going to be shooting Grievous. Let's go to the box. The Stormtrooper unit is 4 white, 2 red, surge to hit, and they've got an aim, and Grievous is in heavy cover because he's at the elevation. Okay, roll that one in the box. In the box, mate. Okay, so you've got 2 hits so far, but with your aim, with precise 1, with Stormtroopers, you can re-roll 3 of them white dice, mate. Okay, so it's nothing. This is no good. These 2 will go away to the heavy cover and become blanks, so it will just be a suppression token for General Grievous. Okay, so it's a suppression for Grievous, and then it's back to you, Plant. So off your stack or can go with your face-ups.
I'm going to go with this unit here.
Okay.
And I'm going to move 1 to there.
Yep.
And then another 1 to there.
Okay, so that's a double move, and then you just cohere your squad round.
Yep.
That's good. Cohere into heavy cover, always good. Okay, we pass back to you, Pem. Okay, Matt, what do you want to do?
I'm going to go off my stack.
Yep. Okay, it's the E-Web Blaster.
He's not going to have...
No, it's limited
range,
visibility, so he's not going to be able to shoot, no. Well remembered, mate.
So I'll take an aim and I'll stand by.
Okay, so we'll stick an aim on, and I'll get a standby out of the box, and we'll put that on for you, and then we'll pass back to Plant. Okay, Plant, up to you.
So I'm going to go with this unit here.
Yep.
And I'm going to move up and come into base contact.
Yeah.
With this cover here.
Okay. And just cohere the squad round. And then you can check if they're in range of your standby. So range 3 is theirs because of their Overwatch or Sentinel keyword, or whatever I think. But it is limited visibility, so to shoot at them it would have to be 2, and they are not in range 2.
No.
Okay, so it's back to you then, Pem. Okay, Pem, off the stack.
And it's troopers.
It's troopers again.
And I'm going to have a more successful shot at Grievous.
Well, you're hoping to have a more successful shot at Grievous this time. So, you got 2 actions, remember.
I'm going to aim
Yeah, okay, so we'll give that unit an aim and we'll have shots at Grievous in heavy cover. Okay, so 2 red, 4 white with an aim, and they are precise 1 at Grievous in heavy cover. Okay, this looks better. So that's a hit. This is a hit. You do surge to hit. Okay, so we've definitely got 1 going through this time, but you can re-roll 3 with precise. That's a blank and a blank. He hit that off, so that is a hit. Okay, yeah. That's good honesty there from Plant. So that's 4 hits. So 2's going to go away to the heavy cover, but it's 2 going through. So it's 2 red dice for Grievous. He doesn't have any surges. Oh, he's blanked them, so it's 2 early wounds. It is a better roll, and Pem's celebrating that one. Okay, so that's 2 wounds going on to Grievous and 1 more suppression. And then it's over to you, Plant.
So I'm going to go with this unit here.
Okay.
And I'm going to move 1. And then I'm just going to move in another 1 so that it gets into...
Okay, it sounds good to connect your droid chain. Okay, the droid horde is sort of amassing towards that middle. It's going off early in this game, guys. Right, okay, we'll let you hear around and then we'll go back to you, Pem. Okay, Pem, over to you.
I'm going to go off the stack.
Yep.
And it is snipers.
Okay, and you've only got 1 of them sniper units left, mate. So, yeah, put the token next to him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move round the cover, staying on the same level.
Okay, yeah.
To climb. So I'm going to move round onto
move from, that's it, yeah, from the gunman. He's your unit leader. So that's right.
And then...
it can be anywhere within speed 1 of him on there, so you can move him back if you want. Yep, second action.
And I'll take a dodge.
Okay, put a dodge on. Put the token next to him face down, and that's the end of their activation. Okay, Plant, over to you, mate.
So I'm going to go off and stack.
Yep.
And it's Droidicas.
Oh, okay, it's the Droidicas. Let's go and have a look what we can do. Okay, so the Droidica unit here in the corner.
So I'm going to go into wheel mode.
Yep, swap them over.
Okay. And then I'm going to move on.
Yeah. Perfect. And that will end the Droidica's activation there. Move your shields up. You have heavy cover when you're in wheel mode, but you can't spend shield tokens. Okay, back to Pem. Okay, Pem, over to you. And okay, yeah, that's the dead sniper unit. Next one
is troopers.
Yep.
And I'm going to go with these guys here.
Okay. So 2 activations.
I'm going to move them around this cover here.
Okay.
And then I'll take a dodge.
Okay, I'll get a dodge for you. I'll stick a dodge on them. And then just turn their order face down, and that's the end of their activation. Okay, Plant, you going off the stack?
Yep, I'm going off the stack. And it's Dooku.
Okay.
I'm just going to stay where he is.
Okay.
And then use Force Reflex and Force Push to take a dodge.
No, Force Reflexes give you the dodge, and then action to take a second dodge.
Yep.
Push is like moving units. Yep, that's sound. Okay, flip his order token, and that's the end of Dooku's turn. Okay, Pen.
I'm going to go off the stack.
Okay.
It's Boba.
It is Boba. Okay, Boba's over here and he wants that bounty that's on Grievous. So, what do you want to do with your first action, mate?
I'm going after that bounty. I'm going to shoot at Grievous.
Okay, so you're going to shoot Grievous because you have Hunter, yeah?
Yeah.
That will trigger, you will get an aim from Hunter because Grievous is now wounded. And we'll go to the box and roll your shots. Okay, so Boba's got the aim from Hunter. He also has targeting scopes, so he can re-roll 3. He's in range to use both weapons with Arsenal 2. So he's using the wrist rockets, which is 2 black, and the carbine, which is 2 black, and has Pierce 1, Surge to crit. Okay. It's all 4 because that's going to Surge to crit. And he has Sharpshooter 2, so Grievous will get 0 cover. So it's 4 coming through with Pierce 1. you get to roll an extra red dice with Grievous because of the pierce. You get relentless, not relentless, I can't remember, impervious. Oh no, that's not very good. You don't surge, do you? With Grievous. No, so that's none of them are blocks, and that's going to go away to the pierce. So it's going to be 4 more wounds for Grievous, and Perry's chuckling, he's loving it. Okay, we'll get them wounds put on and come back for Boba's second action. Okay, so that's going to be Grievous going up to 6 wounds now, so we'll take off these 2 single wounds, and it's going to be him up to 3 suppression also, so knock them off there. And then we come back for Boba's second activation, and Grievous is in trouble, and Boba reckons he's taking that bounty back to the huts.
I'm just gonna relocate.
Oh, typical Boba, hit and run.
Yeah, just relocate over here.
Seems pretty good.
And that will end his activation.
And that ends his activation. A very good start for Boba Fett. Okay, Plant, over to you, mate.
Off my stack.
Okay, so we know that's this unit down here with the security droid.
So I'm just gonna move round.
Yep.
And get into range 1 of Grievous.
Yes, okay, here round you'll have range 1, and Grievous has a steam leader. It may be too little too late for Grievous, but you never know. You might make a mighty comeback, and that's the end of that unit's activation. Okay, Pem, so it's Vader or the final one off your stack, your choice.
I'm going to go off the stack.
Okay.
And it's just going to be...
It's these troopers down here.
And I will just stay where they are.
Okay.
And take a dodge.
Okay, you got any dodges, boy? There's one. I'll chuck you one over top. There you go. Stick a dodge on. And that will end their activation. Okay, Plant, your final activation is that trooper unit in the corner.
So I'm just gonna move round.
Yep.
And then move up.
Okay, and that ends their activation.
Yep.
Okay, so it's just Vader then.
And I think I'm just going to stay, hold my position.
That seems good. You're on the centre objective, so staying where you are, and that will end turn 1. So we will go to clean up, remove any green tokens and 1 suppression, and we will be back for orders on round 2. Okay, so we're going into turn 2. Planty has gone with trained in your Jedi arts. He wants to get that Grievous off before he gets taken down. And Pem has gone with Boba Fett's whipcord launcher. So they're both 1 pips, so we're going to have a roll off, guys. Okay, so Pem, roll that red dice. You will be shields. Planty will be blanks and surge. So the big roll here. Blanks and surges. It is Grievous. It is Grievous. Okay, so let's give out the orders and then we'll come back. So Grievous has got a surge token from the aggressive tactics. Roll your rally step to see if the suppression comes off. It doesn't, which is okay. You still get 2 actions. So it's up to you, mate. So you get a scale if you want to scale down.
Scale down.
Yep. And then your moves.
I'm going to move once to there.
Yep.
And then I'm just going to move into base contact with them there.
Yep. And then you're going to go for lightsabers, I guess, at that unit. Okay, let's go to the bot.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so Boba Fett, sorry, not Boba Fett, Grievous's lightsabers are going to be 2 red, 4 black, 2 white, with PS2 at the Stormtrooper unit. Okay, so do you surge? You've got a surge token, but your choice is, do you want to save that in defence? So you've got 2 blanks and 2 surges.
While attacking a unit has an upgrade, yeah, so I do surge to a crit.
No, they've not got force upgrades. No, they don't. So it's 4 at the minute. So do you want to leave it at 4? Because you will get your second. You will get the spinny lightsaber attack against that unit as well.
Yep. No, so I'll leave it.
You're going to leave it at 4, yeah? You're going to keep the surge for defence. That seems okay to me. Okay, so 4 red. This attack is Pierce 2. Okay, so the 2 blocks, but they will get negated by the Pierce. So that will be 4 dead Stormtroopers. Let's get them off. So 4 Stormtroopers coming off, and now you'll get your spinny lightsabers attacks. You can see them all, and we'll work out cover. But that unit's going to have heavy cover because you can only see 2 of them. But I think you will have Boba Fett centre to centre there, so Boba Fett won't have cover. So let's go and get that rolled. Okay, so this is at the single Stormtrooper that's left. Oh, that's nice. It's 3. So 3 red needs to save all 3 to survive. Yep, 3 red. No, he doesn't, because you don't surge on defence. That unit comes off the board. Now, do you want to do the Stormtroopers or Boba? Plan up to you.
I'll do the Stormtroopers.
Okay, so Stormtroopers are in heavy cover. Okay, so it's 2, so that's going to go away to the heavy cover, but they will get 2 suppression. So now Boba Fett then. Okay, so it's 2. He's in the open.
Does this have Pierce?
It does not have Pierce, no.
We're not surge, am I?
You don't surge on this no plan. You can spend that surge if you want to make it 3, or you can save it.
I'll save it for defence.
Saving it for defence. Okay, so 2 red then. There's a second. And Boba Fett does surge on defence. He will block 1 and lose 1 and gain 2 suppression. Okay, let's put all that on the board. Okay, so this Stormtrooper here is going to come off. He got killed. Boba Fett took a wound and 2 suppression. And then this Stormtrooper unit just took 2 suppression. And that will end Grievous's turn, and we go to Pen. Okay, so it's time for Boba Fett to try and collect this bounty. Roll your rally step first. He's courage 3, so he's going to get 2 actions anyway. So roll them 2, see if any come off. Oh, he rolls off both suppression, so 2 is going to come off. And then it's up to you. So what do you want to do first with Boba?
So I'm going to whipcord.
Yep, so you're going to...
Grievous.
Okay, so that will add 2 immobilised tokens. And then how many suppression was it? It says at the bottom of the card.
2 suppression
And
tokens.
2, I'll get that for you, mate. 2 suppression tokens onto Grievous. And then that's a free action. So what do you want to do with your first action?
I'm going to attack him.
We're going to be having shots, so that will trigger Hunter, so you'll get an aim. And let's go to the box. So this attack pool is surge to crit 4 black and has Pierce 1. And we do have an aim with targeting scopes. Off he goes, trying to collect that bounty. Okay, so that's 2 hits. Roll the dice that come out the box again. So that's a blank. That becomes a crit. So you've got an aim. You can re-roll them 2 blanks. And you get 1 more through. So that's 3 coming through. You will get an extra red dice because of impervious. So 4 red needs some saves here. Oh, it's a big roll from Grievous. He saves all 3. 1 will go away to the Pierce, which is the extra 1. But he saves all 3 and lives. Whoa, what a battle in this corner. Okay, so that will just be another suppression now for Grievous. And he's up to 4. And we'll give Pem a minute to have a think about his second action with Boba. Okay, so as Grievous has survived Boba Fett's second action, what would you like to do?
I'm just going to move around behind the turret so he can't.
Okay, yep, I'm just going to move out off the other side. Seems good. That's the end of Boba's activation. You spend that aim, so that aim comes off. Okay, Plant, over to you. You've got to go off the stack.
So
It's troopers, yeah.
So I'm going to go with this.
Okay, you're going to go with that unit there. Just measure range 3 because AI will kick in. So just measure that range 3 to that unit there just to make sure that you haven't got AI attack. If you have got the security droid to use. So you do. So you will have to attack that unit and yet less you activate your security droid.
Security droid.
Okay, so we're going to activate security droid so AI attack is not triggered.
Then I'm going to move.
It's coming down to support Grievous.
2.
Yep, and then just Kahir around.
Yep.
And we'll let you do that and go to Pem. It's off the stack then, Pem.
It's troopers.
It is troopers, so who do you want to go with, Matt? Okay, so we're going with these guys down here. So you've got to roll your rally steps. So 2 white dice. These might panic because they're not in range of Vader. They've rolled 1 off, so they won't panic. 1's come off, but they only get 1 action.
Okay.
Do you know what you want to do, or do you want a minute, mate?
I'll take a minute.
Okay, we'll give you a moment, let you have a think. Okay, so what do you want to do with that one action, Pen?
I'm going to attack these droids because I can't get line of sight.
Yeah, you got no line of sight on Grievous, so you're just going to have shots at these droids that will be getting heavy cover from that rock formation there. Let's go to the box. Okay, so this is 2 red, 4 white, surge to hit. They're in heavy cover. Okay, so that's not too bad. It's 3, but 2 is going to go away, but it's still 1.
I get precise to re-roll.
You haven't got any aims.
Oh, yeah.
You need 2 actions. So one white dice, mate. Needing shields, you don't surge. Nope, it's a blank, so that will be a dead droid. Dead droid from this unit here. And it's a suppression going on. And that ends that Stormtrooper's activation. And then it's over to Plant. Plant, so it's over to you.
Golf stack.
Yep.
Dooku. So I'll just hold position and I'll take a dodge and use force reflex to get another dodge.
Okay, and that ends Dooku's activation. Okay, Pimp, off the stack.
And it's troopers.
Okay.
I'm going to go with these guys down here.
Okay.
And I'm just going to hold position, take a dodge.
Okay, stick a dodge on. And that's the end of their activation. Plant off your stack. It's troopers.
Troopers. So I'll go with this unit here.
Yep, they're not in range of anything for AI attack, so you just get to make your 2 actions.
1.
Yep.
And then into that heavy cover.
Okay, sound.
Close them on.
And that will be the end of their activation. Okay, so stack again then, Pen.
And it's the web.
Oh, E-web. Okay, what do you want to do?
I think I'm going to pivot.
Okay. You've got the droid because round that corner, so he's getting ready for when they come round.
And I'm going to take a standby, so when they do come round, hopefully I can.
That seems nice. Good play there, mate. Nice one. Flip that token over. Okay, Plant.
Troopers.
Okay, so it's troopers.
So I'm just going to go with them. And I'm literally just going to move them up into base contact with here.
Okay. I'll let you do that and we'll go back to Pen. Off your stack again, mate.
And it's troopers. And
Okay.
these are the only ones, so I'm going to go with them.
Yep.
And I'm going to take a standby. I'm going to stand here. Take
Yep.
a standby.
So you can take an aim or a dodge now as well if you want to go with that standby.
I will take a aim.
Okay. That seems good. Flip it and they're done. Okay, so the droidicas are here.
So I'm going to move up 1, just so that I'm just peeping round the corner. There we go.
Okay. So then that will trigger your standby, yeah? So
Yep.
you'll get to have shots at that before you get your attack back at the E-web,
Yeah.
okay? So
Yeah.
we'll go to the dice box and we'll roll that standby. Okay, so the E-web, Pem's activating his barrage generator, so it's 4 white, 2 black, and a red. And it's a suppressive shot. But it didn't matter vehicle, so they don't get suppression. So that's okay, so that's 2, that becomes a crit. 2 go away to the heavy cover. So you could spend 2 shields if you want to cancel them 2 hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, so spend 2 shields to make them blanks, and that'll be 2 shields off the droidicas. So it's 2 shields getting flipped on the droidicas, and the droidicas are going to shoot back now at the E-web, which will also get heavy cover because that second droidica's behind the rocks there. Okay, let's go to the box. No. Okay, so the droidicas are 2 red, 4 black, suppressive, no surges. Okay, so that's 3, but the heavy cover is going to get rid of 2. So 1 comes through with the crit, and then it's going to be 1 red dice on your defense. You don't surge, so you need a shield. Oh. No, it's a surge. You don't surge, though. That is 1 wound on the E-web. That's 2 suppression and a wound for the E-web. And it's over to Pem. Okay, off the stack then, Pem.
And it's Vader.
Okay. It's time for Vader to go.
So I'm going to move round and in range to saber.
Okay, to try and saber throw on the droidicas.
I'm going to move.
That's 1 move.
So I'll move there.
Yep. And we'll check line of sight to see if there's any cover, and we'll go to the box for saber throw. Check range, it is range 2, isn't it? But yeah, easily range 2. Okay, let's go to the box. Okay, so saber throws 3 red, the droidicas are in the open, and this is has Pierce 3 and Plant has 2 shields. Okay, mate, when you're ready. You don't surge with Vader, do you? No, you don't. I know you don't. So it's 2. So you can use your last 2 shields. So this is the good thing about shields. They can block Pierce attacks. So do you want to use your 2 shields?
Yep.
So we use 2 shields and that'll make them to a block. Okay. Okay, so that's the 2 shields. That's all the shields spent. And then Vader.
I want to use my force reflexes to get a dodge.
Okay, force reflexes to give you a dodge, and then flip your order token, and that's Vader's turn. Done. Okay, off your stacks. We know it's just droids left now, isn't it? So check AI range, mate. Range 3 to that E-Web. I think you're going to be in AI attack range. You are, yeah. So easy AI attack. So we'll check line of sight, and we'll have to go to the boxes. They will have to attack the E-Web, okay? Okay, so we've checked line of sight, and only the unit leader and the heavy, the E5C, can see the E-Web. Okay, so it's 3 black, 2 white, and the E-Web's in heavy cover. Oh, that's a great roll to start with. 1 more to come. He's hit all 3. Oh, it's 4. Nice roll, Plant. 2's going to go away to the heavy cover, but 2 red now to defend. Oh, it's 2 misses because you don't surge on defence. That's 2 more wounds. That's a lucky shot from Plant, but he'll take it. Yes, that's 2 more wounds onto the E-Web. So that's 3 now for the E-Web in total. And another suppression. We'll sort you out a suppression. And then we're coming back to this droid unit for their second action.
So I'm just going to move them so that they get their link.
Okay, that seems good. Just slightly. Okay, we'll let you hear and then we'll come back. Okay, off the stack.
It's my dead troopers.
Okay, so leave that, go to the next one.
And it's my snipers.
So it's the snipers here, and because of limited visibility, they ain't going to be able to have any shots at anything. So can take a dodge if you want to take a dodge.
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well. Not that it's probably not going to get used, but it's always good practice. Okay, so last activation of the round, and it is this last droid unit here. We need to measure AI attack to the E-Web again. It's close. Oh, it's very close. Yes, mate, it's in. So AI is going to trigger. So work out your line of sight. I think it's free. We'll get down and have a look. So if we give you a little look there, it is just these 3 here that can see the E-Web, but it might be enough to finish them off. So this is just going to be 3 white dice because it's not the E5C, and they're in heavy cover. So you need 3 hits or a couple of crits here. The E-Web's on its last wound. No, he's blanked it out. Never mind. Never mind. That's the end of the round. We're going to go to clean up and we're going to come back. Oh, sorry. No, my bad. He's got his second action. So second action.
I'm just going to Rico here slightly.
Okay.
So I'm going to bring a heavy gunner into line of sight of the E-Web.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's it.
Okay.
That's done.
Cool. End of the round. We'll take the green tokens off and we'll clean up and come back for orders. Okay, so start of turn 3 and limited visibility's gone away now. And Planty has gone with Supreme Commander, so 2 troopers and troopers with a face-up order gain Guardian 2. So this is going to try and keep Grievous alive. And Pem has gone with standing orders. Okay, let's give out them orders and we'll be back. So Grievous has got 1 surge from aggressive tactics, and so did this unit here. And then he got a extra surge from Supreme Commander because of range 1, and Pem gave his 1 order to Vader over here. So it's over to you, Plant, and I guess you want to try and go with Grievous.
Yeah, so I'll go with Grievous, but he can't.
He can't move because them immobilised tokens don't come off until after an activation.
I'm just going to put a dodge.
Yeah.
And a standby on him.
Okay.
To end his turn.
Roll your rally step as well to see if that last suppression comes off. It doesn't, so that'll stay on. And at the end of his activation, these come off. And that'll be the end of Grievous's turn. Stack or Vader?
I'm going to go with Vader.
Okay.
And I'm going to saber throw at the droidicas.
Okay, saber throw for your first action. Yeah. Let's go to the box. 3 red with Pierce 3, and Plant has 1 shield from that regenerating. Oh yes, it's all 3, so that's a good roll. There's no cover, so do you want to use a shield?
Yeah.
So you're going to use a shield, so you'll have to roll 2 white. Oh no, it's got PS3, so no matter what you do, them 2 are going to go through. So there'll be 2 wounds going on to the droidicas, and we'll go back for Vader's second action. So that's 2 wounds for the droidicas, and their last shield again getting spent. Okay, and then it's over to Vader. He's got a second activation.
So I'm going to you take a dodge and activate force reflex.
Okay, so that'll be 2 dodges. 1 for an action, and then activate force reflexes, stick another dodge on. So it'll give you 2. And that's the end of Vader's turn. Turn off the stack. Yep, troopers.
So I'm going to go with this one back here.
Yeah. So AI attack,
he's going to kick in.
And we know it's the E-Web. But this time you've got the E5C as well because Eureka here. So let's go to the box. Okay, so 3 white, and 3 black at the E-Web in heavy cover. It's got 1 wound left. So you got 2 there. 1 that will go away to the heavy cover, but crits come through the cover. So needs the save here, or it's a dead E-Web. Oh, it's blanked. It's not going the Empire's way so far. It's a dead E-Web. Okay, so the E-Web goes down and comes off, and we go back to this droid unit for their second action.
Just take a dodge.
Okay, we're going to take a dodge.
End the turn.
Cool. The snipers on that reach can only see these 2, so the unit will have heavy cover reduced to light. Let's go to the box. Back with Pierce, the unit has a surge. Okay, so with these 2, that's a good roll. Going to put them in trouble. Oh, so you can spend that surge to make 2 blocks. 1 will go away to Pierce, and the unit leader will stay there then. Yeah. Okay, so you do that. That becomes a block, goes away. So 1 will go through and 1 gets blocked. Action goes on, and then 1 comes off. That's a great save because it keeps them at range 1 of Grievous. That unit didn't take an aim, but they've got a second action now. They didn't need to take an aim, but okay, yeah, stick a dodge on if you want to dodge, mate. That sounds, flip your order token, and that's the end of their turn. Okay, so it's off the stack. Droidicas, okay.
So I'm going to move slightly round that corner.
Okay,
there.
moving closer to Vader. Okay.
And then I will shoot at these.
Oh, okay, so we're ignoring Vader and we're going to shoot at the troopers. That does seem solid when Vader's got 2 dodge tokens. Okay, we'll check for cover and go to the box. Okay, so this is 2 red, 4 black, suppressive attack, and they've got no cover because 3 of them are in the open. Oh, okay. Oh, it's not great. There's 4 misses. It's only 2, so 2 red.
Gosh,
Okay, just 1. So block 1, lose 1, and 2 suppression. Suppression's gone on, and then 1 trooper coming off. And that's the end of the droidica's activation. So flip that order token, move the wounds and shields up to them. And it's over to Pem. Pem going off the stack. And it's troopers. Okay.
So I'm going to go with these guys here.
Yep.
Need to move.
Okay, so it doesn't have line of sight. So this is, yep, so you're going to try and move out of range of the standby is what you're doing, yeah?
Yeah.
So standby range is 2.
It's going to be close, isn't it?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay, there.
Yeah, that'll be fine. Then you could hear around like behind that guy to give yourself line of sight and shots on Grievous. And as long as one of these hits go through and a suppression goes on, he loses the standby. Okay. Having shots, yeah?
Yeah.
Is 4 white, 2 red, and Grievous is in the open from this shot, and he has a dodge and some surge tokens. So I'll put you 2 surges and I'll put you a dodge in the box so we don't forget them. Okay, over to you, Pem. Oh, it's okay, it's nice. It's 3. So you can spend a dodge here to cancel 1, and then you can guardian. So you can't dodge crits. You can just guardian them 2 because of Supreme Commander onto the droid unit if you want, and roll 1 for a save. Then do you want to do that?
I'll roll 2 for a save one though.
No, because you can Guardian both of them onto the droid unit and roll them 2 to the droids.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, so get 2 white dice, because that's the droid saves.
Yep.
And then we've got 1 left on Grievous. Okay, no, so that'll be 2 dead droids, but that's okay, because Grievous is going to keep his wounds. So now you've got 1 red to save on Grievous, and you've got surges to spend on this save if you need it. No, it's a blank, so he's going to take another wound, and he's got 1 left. Let's go and put them on. This unit here Guardianed off 2 droids. And then Grievous will take 1 more wound, bringing him up to 7, and 1 more suppression. But he still has his dodge and his surges. Okay, going off the stack.
Troopers.
Yep.
So I'll go with this unit here.
Okay.
And then I will move.
There's no AI triggeries. They just check range on Vader, just to make, because if he's range 3, you're going to have to shoot Vader. He's in it. Yeah, he's range 3, so we're going to have to be shooting at Vader. Let's go to we'll work out who's got line of sight, and we'll go to the box. Okay, so it's just 3 droids that can see Vader, so it's just 3 white, shooting into heavy cover because Vader's behind that barricade, and has 2 dodges. It's blanked anyway, so it's just droid shots, mate. It's just how it goes, don't worry. Okay, so second action with that droid unit.
So I'm just going to move the lead around to there, and then I might move.
Yeah. Okay, cool. That'll end their turn. Flip the order token. Okay. And that off your stack then. It's troopers. So we've got these 2 in the here to go with if you want.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so they've got a rally step. There's 2 suppression. Roll 2 white, mate. Okay, so you'll roll 1 off, and so they'll only get 1 action this turn. What do you want to do?
I'm going to turn and shoot at the droidicas.
Okay, so turn shoot droidicas, and we'll go to the box and get that rolled. Okay, so 3 white, 2 red, surge to hit at the droidicas in the open. Oh, it's nice. It's real nice. It's 4 rolls, only 1 miss. You're going to need to pick up some more defense dice, 4 white dice. Oh, and that is a good roll as well, because you surge on defense. Oh man, this is a good game. I'm enjoying. So only 1 wound going through, but that will be a droidica gone from that unit. Good rolls, guys. Okay, so we're still laughing about that roll. We're having lots of fun for your first game, but that's 1 wound going on. So that'll be a droidica unit coming off. One of them off, mate. And then them 3 wounds can get picked up, actually, because then that droidica's got 3 wounds left on it. Okay, and that ends that troopers there. Activation, great shots by the stormtroopers, and it's back to plant. Okay, plant off your stack again, mate. Troopers. Going with them guys, yeah?
So I'm going to move 1.
Yeah. Okay, the push from the droids has started to the middle.
And then 2. And then I'll just move these into heavy colour.
Yep, okay. Can hear them round, and then it's back to Pen. Pen, over to you.
So that's my E-Web.
Dead E-Web.
The next is Boba.
Oh, okay. It's time to see if this bounty gets collected, or did Grievous manage to turtle up? So, over to you, mate. What do you want to do?
So I'm going to move over here to get line of sight.
Okay.
And be exactly 2.
You want to be exactly range 2 so you can fire all 4 weapons and you can't get caught next turn, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so let's go to the box. So you get an aim from Hunter.
I get an aim from Hunter and offensive push.
Okay, he's going in, he's doubling down, so he'll have 2 aim tokens coming for this attack. Boba Fett with 2 aims, and he has targeting scope, so this is going to be 4 black, surging to crit. Okay, so that becomes a crit and a hit, so you can spend 1 aim to re-roll these 2. That becomes a crit. You can spend your last aim to re-roll this one. And it's a crit. Okay, so you can spend your dodge plant to block this one, which will give you then Yeah?
Yeah.
So we'll spend that one. So it's 3, and you now gain block, so you will be able to defend on your surges, and you get an extra red for impervious because this tack has Pierce 1 and Grievous has 1 wound left. So you need a lot of blocks. I think it's all of them. It's not going to be enough, mate. So with 3 there, so you'll block here. This will become a block with the surge. Then the Pierce kicks in to negate that, and 1 wound goes through and finishes off Grievous, and a bounty is collected. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, so that's the final wound on Grievous, and we just had a little moment where we've watched back some footage because Grievous had suppression when them troopers shot at him, and we'd forgot to apply light cover, but the hit that went through on Grievous was a crit, so it wouldn't have mattered, so we're happy about that, but we did miss that. So here then, that's the end of Grievous. He will come off the board. The bounty then goes to Boba. If he survives the game, he gets that victory token, and Boba has done good work, and that's the end of Boba Fett's activation. Okay, then Plant off the stack.
It's got Dooku.
Okay, so it's Dooku. Dooku's just seen his General Grievous go down. It's time for some action, I think.
So we're moving 1.
Yep.
And then we'll just move him into heavy cover there.
Okay.
And then I'll use Force Reflex
To take a dodge, yeah. Okay, we'll get you a dodge sorted and stick that on to Dooku. Okay, going off the stack.
Last one.
Troopers, okay, so we know it's these guys down here.
I'm going to move them out of the cover.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot at the droidica.
Okay, so it needs to try and finish off this droidica unit before they regenerate a shield. Okay, let's go to the box. Okay, so this pool has 2 red, 4 white. Surging to hit. Oh, it's only 2, mate.
It's bad.
It's only 2, so they can't die. So 2 white. No, you blank them 2, so it's fine. We'll leave them as blanks. Yeah, that's what I picked up one, and that was blank. You're not having them all again. It's 2 blanks, you'd blanked them, and you rolled too many, and that'll be 2 wounds for the droidicas. Wounds for the droidica, and it's down to its last wound, and that stormtrooper unit's gone, and that's the Empire's last activation, so it's back to you, Plant, and the droids. Okay, Plant, you're choosing to go with this droid unit down here now, so rally step. It comes off, so roll that suppression off. And then you get your actions, mate.
So I'm just going to bring them back round into this colour here.
Yep, sound.
And then I'm going to refresh.
Okay. Take a recover action,
yeah, that's it.
And that'll refresh your security droid.
Yep.
Okay, and we'll leave them there. Okay, so final activation of the round.
So off my stack.
Yeah, we know it's this droid unit down here that are in base contact with a scoring objective, key position.
So I'm just going to move my unit lead around.
Okay. Yep, stay in base contact. And then you can hear anything, to connect up your droid chain a little bit. Okay, and that ends the round. So we'll bring off the green tokens. Having a lot of fun for first game. Grievous going down, E-Web's dying, bounties being collected. Let's go to orders for turn 4. Okay, going into turn 4, let's just do a little state of the board. So we've got Boba Fett with 1 wound and a bounty down here. Next to this key position that the droids are currently holding. We've got around the middle, it's starting to kick off there, and Dooku has moved to here. And then we've got Plant with his droids down in that corner holding that key position. Okay, let's go to orders. Okay, so turn 4, and Plant has gone with Dooku's 3-pip, You Disappoint Me. And Pem has gone with Vader's 1-pip, It's Implacable. Okay, let's give out orders, and then we're going to come back. Okay, so Plants give 1 order to Dooku here. He then gave 1 to this back unit that chained to this front unit that chained to that unit. And then Dooku's last order, he gave to this droid unit over here. And then obviously Pem gave his to Vader, and you have priority with your 1-pip, Pem.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move over here.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to saber throw at the droidica.
Okay, so let's go to the box and roll that. Okay, so 3 red at the droidicas in the open. And this attack has got Pierce 3 and Plant has 1 shield. Vader doesn't surge, so it's only 2. So you're going to spend the shield, but then 1 that will go through with Pierce, so you can't block it. So it will be the last wound, and that Droideka unit will go down. Okay, so that's the Droideka's being killed there. Vader's starting to do some work. Okay, so that's 1 activation. You've still got your other activation.
Yeah. So then I'm going to force choke.
Okay.
The heavy.
Yep. So pull off the E5C. That's it. Okay.
Then I'm going to force push.
Okay. So a speed 1. So he's going to make base contact with you. I can see what you're doing here. Yeah. So put him into base contact with you, and then Plant, you just cohere the rest of your men round Vader the best you can. And then you've got your second activation.
I'm going to take a dodge.
Okay. So put a dodge token on. And now, because of your 1 pip implacable, you can take a wound and put your token back into your stack.
Yeah, I'm going to take a wound.
Yeah, that seems what you want to do. Take a wound, and shuffle that back into your stack, and that will end Vader's activation. Up to you. You got your stack, or you have got some face-ups to use.
So I'm going to go with my unit here that's engaged with Vader.
Okay.
I'm going to take an aim, and then we'll have a bit of a fisticuff with...
Yes, if we can't punch Vader with some droid fists. Okay, let's go to the box. Okay, so 6 white at Vader, but you've got an aim, and Vader's got a dodge. Oh, it's not too bad. You don't surge, unfortunately, but it is 2. So 2 coming through. You can spend your dodge to negate 1 if you want.
I've got my aim as well.
Got a re-roll there? No, that's missed. So that's the aim's been spent. So it's dodge time.
Yeah, take a dodge.
Yeah, if you want. Yeah. Dodge comes off. Yeah. So then roll your 1 red with Vader. And he blocks it. Okay. And that's no wounds for Vader. Okay, so Vader's spent that dodge. And it's your turn, Pem. Off your stacks, it's troopers. Who do you want to go with?
I'm going to go with these guys here.
Okay.
They're going to have some pot shots at Dooku.
Okay. At Dooku that will have heavy cover. You got 2 actions, remember?
I'm going to aim and shoot.
Aim and shoot. Okay, let's go to the box. This is 2 red, 4 white. 2 red, 3 white. Sorry, my bad. With an aim. Okay, you do surge to hit, so that becomes a hit, and then you can re-roll them 2 white.
Yeah, I'll spend my aim.
Yep, spend your aim. So we've got 3 so far. No more. 2's going to come off to the heavy cover, so it's just 1 going through. So 1 red dice. Re-roll that because it's cocked. You don't surge on defense, so that will be a wound on Dooku. Okay, so that's a wound and a suppression for Dooku, and that unit has gone, and it's over to Plant. Over to you, mate.
So I'm going to go with Dooku.
Okay, so roll your rally step, see if that suppression comes off.
No.
No, it was a blank, so it stays on, but you still get 2 actions because your courage is 3.
So I'm going to go over to here.
Okay, yeah.
And then I'm going to force lightning.
Okay, that unit there. Okay, so Dooku's force lightning, they will have cover, and we'll go to the box. So the stormtroopers are in heavy cover. Dooku's lightning is 5 black, has pierce 1 and scatter. Okay, so that's going to be 3 coming through, but 2 will go away to the heavy cover, and then with pierce, that will be 1 dead stormtrooper and a suppression. So that's 1 dead trooper and a suppression, and Dooku's lightning has scatter, so Plant can recohere now the DLT and the lone trooper at range 1 as far as you want, so they get to make range 1. And then with Dooku's 3 pip, you disappoint me, you now get to make a speed 2 move with that unit from the unit leader. Okay. So I'll bring him right up to there, and then, well, Pem gets to Rika here. It doesn't matter, just put him there because you're going to use force push, ain't you?
Yeah.
So then just use force push to pull him into base contact. And that's your 2 activations.
Yep. And then I'll use Force Reflex to give myself
a dodge.
A dodge.
Okay, and we'll give Dooku a dodge, and that will be the end of Dooku's turn. A good turn there for Dooku. Okay, so we're going off the stack.
It's troopers.
Okay, so troopers.
I'm going to go with these guys here.
Okay.
And I'm just going to move them to base contact with the key position.
Yeah, that's easy speed too. Okay. So you get some second activation if you want it.
I'm going to take a dodge.
Okay, take a dodge. I haven't got any dodges here, so we'll get you a dodge and we've got one. We'll stick the dodge on, and that's the end of that trooper's activation. Okay, we're back with you, Plant.
So I'm going to go this unit here.
Yep.
And we'll just move 1.
Yep.
And 2.
Okay, and then just cohere your troops round, and that's the end of their activation, just shy of being into base contact with that key position. It's back to Pim. Okay, mate, we're ready.
Off the stack. And he's
Okay, it's Vader time.
And we all know what he's going to do here.
Yep, it's going to be attacking them droids, so let's go to the box. 6 red. Hey, Vader's 6 red, PS3. Oh, he's hit all 6, no surges. It's a beautiful roll. That could be a dead unit. I just said off camera, you probably won't kill all 6 here, and the rolls like that. Okay then, Plant.
So how many do I roll? 6.
6 will hit, mate. Yeah. But it's got PS3, so even if you save the first 3, they're getting negated. Yeah, don't matter. You don't surge, and that will be PS. That's a dead droid. So Vader just massacres a droid unit there. That's all 6 droids off the board. And then we'll flip Vader's order token, and that's Vader's turn. Okay, Plant, over to you. You going with them guys, yeah? Sure.
I'm just going to move.
Yep.
1. And then just move him up to.
Okay, so that'll be 2 activations.
Yep.
And that's the end of their turn. Okay, Pem, over to you, off the stack.
Snipers.
Okay.
These guys here. Just put them up there. What I'm going to do, I'm going to move round this rock.
Okay, yeah.
Face over here, and I've pot shots at the droids.
Okay. Let's go to the box. Okay, so they're in the open. It's 2 black, PS1. Can you just check? I don't know if you surged to hit. I can't remember. On the snipers, it's this side, mate. Just there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, surge to hit.
Surge to hit, not defense. Sure.
Yep. Surge to hit.
Okay, so surge to hit, that becomes a hit. And then with Pierce, that is a dead droid.
No, sorry, it's on defense. It's on defense.
Surge on defense. Okay,
Yeah.
so you don't, that's a blank then, it's nothing. I thought it was.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
no problem. That's the droids are safe. Okay, so we're going off the stack.
Droidicas, which are gone.
Droidicas are dead.
So
Yep.
that unit there.
Okay, we're going with these boys down here.
And I'll just take a dodge.
Okay, so we'll stick a dodge on and that will end their activation. There's no AoE attack because there's no one in range.
Yep.
Okay, Pem, off your stack.
Troopers.
Troopers, so that's them guys, they're the only ones left.
Yep. And I'm going to move up behind.
Okay, move into the light cover.
I'm going to have some shots at the droids.
Okay, that will have heavy cover, and we'll check all the line of sight, see what you can see. Go to the box. Okay, so this is 2 red, 4 white, and you can only see 4 of the droids, and they're in heavy cover, the unit. Okay, these dice of the stormtroopers are doing well, I tell ya. So that's 5, 2 go away to the heavy cover, so 3 white dice. No, it's going to be none because there's no surgeon on defence. It's 3 dead droids. So it's a suppression for this droid unit here and 3 coming off. And that ends that Stormtrooper's activation there. So flip their order token for us, Pem. It's back to Plant. Okay, so Plant's last action is going to be this unit over here.
And I'll just take a dodge.
Okay, take a dodge. That's fine. Stick it on. It's the end of the round.
Yeah.
Pem's got no. Oh no, Pem's got Boba, but he's
Yeah.
probably not going to get there. But stick a dodge on him anyway. And that's the end of that activation. Then we know off your stack, Pem, it's Boba. Do you want a minute to think about what you want to do with Boba?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll give you a minute. Okay, so we know it's Boba. What are you doing with him, mate?
So I'm going to jump up onto this
Yeah, and we've just done measuring. He can make the top of that, so we'll move that token so he stands up there easy.
I'm going to shoot down onto
He's going to shoot down onto them droids, and Boba's got sharpshooter too, so there won't be any cover given. Okay, so both weapons. Let's go to the box. This is 4 black with the wrist rockets and carbine, and it's got Pierce 1. Okay, you do surge to crits. Yep, so that's going to be 3 coming through, so 3 white dice plant. Need some saves here or the unit could be gone. You're going to save 1, but Pierce is going to negate that, so it will be the end of that droid unit. Activation of turn 4 and Boba's...
I had a dodge.
Oh, you did have a dodge. So you could spend that dodge and 1 will live, mate, well spotted. So the unit leader will survive. Yeah. So 2 will come off. And Boba's sitting on top of the key position with 1 droid to deal with. And we'll go to turn 5 after cleanup. So we're in turn 5. Pem has gone with the Z6 jet packet from Boba Fett. And Plant has gone with double the 4 with Count Dooku and 1 unit. Okay, let's go and give out the orders. So your face ups or...
So I'm going to go with this unit here.
Yeah.
I'm going to take an aim and shoot at Vader.
Okay, aim shoot at Vader. That's in the open. Okay, 3 black from the E5C and 3 white from the droids. Shooting at Vader. It's 2, because you don't surge, so them 2 will go away. So 2 red. If you can get 1 wound through here, Plant, it's good. No, you can't, mate. Vader's just being the rock that Vader is. Let's go. That's the end of that droid's activation. Okay, so after Vader's great defense there, it's over to you, mate.
I'm going to go off the stack.
Yep.
And it's snipers.
Okay, so special forces. What do you want to do, mate?
I'm just going to do the same again as take an aim and shoot at them.
Aim, shoot them droids. Let's go to the box. Okay, so they're in the open. 2 black with Pierce 1 when you're ready. Oh, he's blanked them, so spend that aim. And it's 2. It's 2 now, so 2 dice. You need to save both to keep 1 alive. No, that will get negated by the Pierce, and that will be 2 dead droids. Good shooting from the snipers off the aim. Guys, that's a suppression for that unit there, and 2 droids to come off, so leave the heavy weapon on and just take the 2 droids. The droids ranks are thinning out on the middle now, but they have taken some ground, and it's over to you, Plant. Do you want to...
Yeah, I'll take a minute.
Okay, I'll give you a minute, mate. Let you have a think. Okay, off your stack then, mate. You're going off the stack, yeah? You said that.
Yeah. And then I'm going to use it on this unit here.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to take a dodge to make it harder for Boba to...
Yeah, that's 1 action.
And then I'll put him on...
Okay, yeah, can have a standby as well, yeah, just in case. Yeah.
And that'll end the turn.
Okay, and that ends his activation. Okay, Pem, do you want to go with Boba or off the stack?
I'm going to go off the stack.
Okay, mate. And it's Vader. Okay.
So I'm going to moving up here. Oops. Moving up.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to force push this unit in range 1. Does it go from the unit leader?
Any troop, it doesn't matter, yeah. And then, yeah, I get what you're doing. You're going to force push him, and then you don't want to base him because you're going to want to move to trigger your relentless, yeah. Or no, you don't have to move. If you can base you, and you can have your second activation as an attack if you want.
Yeah.
Your call.
Yeah, I'll just leave him there.
Okay, you get closer.
Attack.
Okay, put that one round, and then you can have your saber attack. Cool.
Yep.
Okay, so this is 6 red at the 2 droids, and it's got Pierce 3. Yeah, so there's easily 3 hits there, so they're going to go through with the Pierce, and that'll be a dead droid unit. Vader's killed that droid unit there, they're going to come off, and that ends Vader's activation, and it's back to Plant. Okay, so you want your force powers, Pem, yeah?
Yep, so I'm going to use force reflexes.
Okay, so you've used both force powers this turn, so which one do you want to renew with Master of the Force? Push or reflexes?
Push.
Okay, so you're going to have force push available next turn.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to you, Plant. Hey, Plant.
So I'm going to go with this unit here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take an aim.
Yeah.
And then shoot at Vader.
Okay, let's go to the box. Okay, so 2 black, 6 white at Vader. Vader's got a dodge to spend, which will give him deflect. Okay, so it's 2 crits. He's in the open, so you can spend that dodge to block 1.
Yeah.
the dodge, and now you've now got deflect. So 2 red dice, any surges go back at the droids. Oh, Vader blocks 2. He's just refusing to take wounds. And Vader's just laughing at the droid shooting at him. Take that off, and that ends that droid's activation. Okay, so off your stack, mate. Troopers.
I'm going to go with these guys here.
Okay.
And I'm just going to move them up here into base contact with
the key position. Yeah, okay. And then just key around.
And I'll take a dodge as well.
Okay, and that will end their activation with a dodge. Okay, so you've got Dooku in the stack. Go in stack.
This unit here.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to move out into the open.
Okay, to have shots at Vader. That makes sense, Plant. Seems good. Keying round, so they've all got line of sight and you're missing the cover. And we'll go to the box and get that rolled. See if we can't get any wounds on Vader. Okay, so we just noticed that Planty didn't spend his aim on the last turn. So Pem has kindly said, because this droid unit is the same attack pool, in the interest of fairness, he's going to let him use this aim on that attack pool. So good sportsmanship from Pem. Okay, so that is only 1 because you don't surge. So you get to re-roll 2. So re-roll your 2 black because they've got the best odds, mate. And there you go. That's 3. So 3 coming through on Vader. You might live to regret this one, Pem, letting him remember them. So 3 red. Okay, it's going to be 2 wounds finally. A little crack in Vader's armour and 1 will get blocked. So the wounds go on to Vader. So he's up to 3 now. He doesn't take suppression. And then that's the end of that droid's unit there, mate. And we're back to Pem. Okay, so off the stack, mate.
It's troopers.
Troopers. Okay, so where do you want to go, mate?
I'm going to go with these here. And just punch up Dooku.
Okay, so we're going to have some fisticuffs with Dooku. Let's go to the box. This is 3 black at Dooku for melee, and it is a surge to hit attack. I've got a feeling after this, mate, you're going to go with your fist. He's going to whip his lightsaber out and show you what should happen in hand to hand.
I think so as well.
Okay, so it's 2. That's not bad. So you need 2 red. So you're going to block 1 and take 1, mate, on Dooku. That's a wound going on to Dooku, and it ends that unit's activation. Okay, so Plant's last turn is Dooku.
So I'm going to...
Yeah, we're going to have attacks at that Stormtrooper unit there. Let's go to the box. Okay, so 5 red, surge to crit with Pierce 2. It's nice, it's all of them. So... yeah, you're going to have to roll, mate, anyway, just because there's 3 men in the unit, but it's likely that they're going down. So roll 3 red, mate. Yeah, they're definitely dead because they don't surge and the pierce negates that. Okay, so they're off the board. Let's go back for Dooku's second action. Okay, so that's 3 dead stormtroopers to come off. And then Dooku's second action.
Yeah, he's just going to move to in base contact with there.
Okay, yeah.
And then I'm going to use force push on the stormtroopers.
Okay, yeah.
And then they can just... is it...
You can move them a full 1, but I don't think you want to move them off
move
contact. Yeah, that's it. You probably want to leave it so you can base it and that. Yeah,
and then I'll use force reflex to get in the dodge.
Okay, and that ends Dooku's activation. Okay, so going off the stack, it's troopers. Yeah, it's these guys, isn't it?
And I'm going to have some shots at take an aim and have some shots at Dooku.
Okay, we'll check line of sight because I'm not sure if all of them can see him, and then we'll go to the box. Okay, so we've checked line of sight. Both players agree that 1 can't see Dooku, so it's just going to be 3 white, 2 red, and Dooku has a dodge to spend if needed. Okay, so that's 4. You've got an aim, remember, mate?
Yeah,
yep, so you can re-roll that one. This is a good roll. This is a good roll again. Then white dice have done you good. Oh, man. It's all 5. Do you want to spend your dodge?
Oh, no, why that turn thing's in the box.
Sorry, mate. It's just always in the box. Spend your dodge.
Yeah.
Going to spend a dodge. So roll. This has now got deflect. So roll 4 red. Need some saves here, mate. Oh, that's nice. So that's 2 surges. That's going to deflect straight back and kill 2 stormtroopers with deflect, but 2 wounds will go on to Dooku. So it's 2 wounds for Dooku and a dodge coming off. But that will also mean with the deflect, 2 stormtroopers will come out of that unit there, and that ends their activation. And now all we've got left is Boba Fett. Do you want a minute?
Yes, please.
Okay, mate. Okay, so you know what you want to do with Boba?
Yep, I'm going to use my carbine and a split fire, shoot at him.
Okay, so carbine at the droid, and then I guess you're using your jetpack rocket, yeah? And
Dooku.
at Dooku, and that will trigger Hunter, so you will get an aim on that one. Okay, let's go and use the carbine first. So 2 black at this droid, no cover because of sharpshooter, and it's got Pierce 1. So that will be a dead droid with the Pierce. So that will kill that droid, and that unit will come off.
What about the dodge?
Oh yeah, you can spend your dodge.
Yeah, dodge.
You're going to spend a dodge.
Yeah.
So that unit will survive. It will live. So then you're going to have your rockets at Dooku.
Yeah.
So 3 red.
I get an aim, don't I?
Yes, and you get an aim with these rockets. Okay, so it's all 3 because you do surge to crit.
Yeah.
And there's no cover. Dooku is suppressed from the last shots, but sharpshooter. So you need some saves here, mate.
Just be good for once.
Just be good for once. Woo! That's a dead Dooku. I think that might be game, set, match. Okay, with Boba Fett blowing up Count Dooku, we'll bring him off the board, and Boba Fett has killed Grievous and Count Dooku, so he's off. And at that point, that is pretty much game plan. We've talked about it off camera, and it sort of looks like this. The middle will go maximum probably 2-1 there, so Penn would score that. Plant can easily score that back objective there, so that would make it 1-1. But then Boba Fett can just hang around here now, kill that droid, and plus with that bounty, that would make it like 3-1 in points or something like that. And if it was a draw, Penn has killed way more. So guys, great game. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Shake of the hands. Let's get this wrapped up and we can go and have a chat about the battle. Okay, so there we have it. Great game. 2 new players. We're really trying to build our little local Legion community at Crafty Terrain. So give us some support, guys. Leave us a like and subscribe. Let's have a little chat about the battle. I'll hand it over to you. So new players, how do you think that went, Plan? Obviously, Pem got the win, but how did you find it? Did you enjoy it?
It's class. It was just a really good game, to be fair. I mean, it was getting so intricate early that it took some time, but yeah, I messed it up at the end. I shouldn't have moved so quick up the table.
Yeah, I agreed. I think you'd set up the early turns real well, but the later turns it fell apart for you. I thought you was going to win the game. I think your early turn play with Grievous.
Yeah, it worked out well, but Boba Fett's just.
Yeah.
Oh, he was insane.
Yeah, Boba Fett didn't work for you, Pem, did he?
Yeah, I think it was really close though, all the way up until the last turn when I started getting wounds and taking. So in the first 2 turns, I remember looking at the side of your board and you had 1 droid taken off.
Yeah.
But then it kind of, as you moved on and you moved further up, and it's just...
droids can crumble, can't they, with them white saves, but I think when I seen Grievous move and scale up and kill that sniper unit, and that made it 8 activations each, and I thought what was going to happen was Grievous was going to come down there with the Jedi arts, take care of the stormtroopers, and maybe kill Boba Fett. But
don't worry, I thought that as well.
Yeah. What actually happened was the whipcord pinged Grievous where he was, but on turn 1, if I remember, it's been a few hours now, but I remember Boba shot and he pushed loads of wounds through when Grievous was still on the top with the sharpshooter, and that sort of swung the balance. And then Boba's whipcord, the 1 pick, is a good card, but then after that, I thought you was in a good position, Plant, like what you were saying, where you was positioned, but I think you moved up on turn 4 with the droid.
Should have been 5 or something.
Should have been 5, and then that would have left you with more bodies. I think going 4 allowed Vader to start doing Vader things, didn't he? And Vader just, I don't know, mate, the saves on Vader was great.
He hung around for so long, ready to do damage.
It took a lot,
I thought I was in a bad position when the droidicas came around the corner and I had to turn everything, and I thought you were just going to push into the middle while I was dealing with the droidicas. But luckily I managed to get them off the board fairly quickly.
Yeah, Vader helped out with the droidicas, didn't he? But
and then he had time to attack them, kill them, and then come back.
I think I messed up as well, moving the droid because out of heavy cover. and then coming around the corner.
Yeah.
I thought I'd get like a few more of them stormtroopers off the board, but
yeah, Droidicas in heavy cover with shields are a much more like sturdy unit or take pressure. When they're in the open, it's just shields with the white saves. They can go quick, but they can dish out the firepower. But you know, Vader went over and sorted them out as well. But you know, on the whole, I think you did really well for your first game. We talked a lot off camera about what you could do and stuff like that, but I think you've picked up the game really well. Did you enjoy it? That's the most important fact.
Really good.
Yeah.
Really
So, first win for Pem on the channel. The game that they had off camera, Plant did win, so they're calling it 1-1, but Pem said the only game that matters is on camera, so it's 1-0. So
we'll be back for the trilogy.
Before we go, we just want to shout out our friend who's had to go to Dubai for work, but he's very keen to come and play on the channel. So Cass, I hope you're watching, mate. Shout out, and one of these two are waiting to take you on when you get back, mate. So just let us know when you're coming home, and we can get you on the channel and then have a battle.
The Empire will wipe you out when you get back.
So, guys, if you're enjoying the battle reports, leave us a like. Any comments, as usual, just drop them down and we can read them. We'll get back to you around rules and stuff like that. We're sure we've missed something in a game with two beginners, so just let us know. Remember to subscribe and, you know, click the bell so you get notifications. We're really trying to push on with the subscribers now because it really does motivate us to make more videos and stuff like that. And remember, check out the Geonosis terrain video if you like what you saw on the board. And just one final shout out to Game Matt EU. Thanks for sending us the map, guys. Take care, guys. Stay safe.